What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another volume of Diarrhea of a Madman. I am your host, Johnny Deneen, and this is my shit show. Uh, Holy crap! It's been a couple weeks since I've done this. Um, I seriously put in some thought about not ever doing it again, like shutting this whole thing down. I'm on vacation. Not really a vacation. I went to I went on a road trip, and I was away from this for a little bit, uh, but then I got some news that we haven't discussed yet. I found out I'm gonna be a grandfather. I'm gonna be a grandpa. So I started thinking about that shortly after thinking about shutting this down. And I was like, holy shit, I never got to like I was thinking about my grandfathers. My grandfather on my dad's side. I don't have a memory of the dude standing up. Like I don't. I'm the youngest of 9 kids, so I mean, my dad was born in before World War II. So yeah, and but hi my grandfather on my father's side, he had Parkinson's and stuff like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And on the other side, I could never pick out my grandfathers as young men out of a lineup. Just never going to happen because I don't have those memories of these guys. Like I still remember them, but they're very old men. And um and then I get secondhand stories about how awesome they were from, cousins, my parents and aunts, uncles, that kind of thing. But they don't have like my my grandpa Ryan got invited to because he was a referee on on the side or some shit. Got invited to be with the Harlem Globetrotters. He was in Chicago, and of course he had to say no because he had a family. He had 8 kids. Um, yeah, and then my grandpa Deneen. I mean, that dude. His, he at one time was running booze for fucking Al Capone out of Chicago. So I mean, I've never done anything as cool as those two fucking short stories right there about my grandfathers. But uh, I got some other kind of bullshit that I can talk about. So I figured, maybe I'll just keep this going because the internet never dies, right? So maybe this grandchild, this first grandchild, goes back and sees this. And if you're watching this, I love you and I hope you're cool. Um, but yeah, so rock on, dude. I'm gonna keep on doing this just for whatever because it just seems like it'll be cool for them to if they ever come around to it. I know my son, he's been on the show a couple times. He's not the one having a baby. It's the other son, the older son. If you go back and listen to some older episodes when this was only audio called Day Drinking with Johnny, it was just me and Dylan just getting hammered. He's the one who's having a child. Anyway, um, where was I going with that? I mean, this cup says it all. I like dogs and weed and like 3 people. But anyway, yeah. So I found out I was gonna be a grandpa, and I was gonna stop this, and then I decided no, I'm gonna keep going because they can now, just view how fucking crazy your grandpa really is. So moving on, um, the road trip I was talking about. Uh, um, we went from here on the East Coast to Oklahoma, which according to Google Maps is 17 hours. We did it in 15. The wife and I split in half. and spent a couple days there in Oklahoma City because that's where my parents moved to. And I just want to say, as far as traveling on these roads in the United States right now, um, I've been driving them for a very long time, and it's the whole trucker thing that they're showing online. I'm not gonna point out a particular type of people, but definitely the trucking industry has gotten a little bit shake. It used to be when I was growing up driving, like you trusted the truckers. They knew how to fucking drive. They knew that when they're loaded, they're, slower to go uphill and faster to go downhill. They don't seem to realize this nowadays. Also, because they hang in the fucking left hand lane way too fucking long. Uh, they just don't drive like the truckers used to, if that makes any sense. And it's disturbing because it used to be you could trust a trucker because they talked to other truckers, and if there was any kind of traffic or whatever, or usually they would start slowing down. You could slow down. They would give you a little flash of the lights, whenever, that kind of thing. Um, Now, dude, it's just, and I'm just saying that to say this, that because I'm, the when we were leaving Oklahoma City, we saw a crash on I-44, which shut down all eastern travel of fucking I-44 in God Bo Missouri, and I was pissed. But it was two fucking truckers, dude. Like one of them jumped the fucking median and they like hit head to head or some shit. This is just what rubbernecking like everyone else was. And yeah, dude, two semis, one flipped over, fucking on fire. What the fuck? I don't know, dude. I'm just saying, get your shit together, American drivers. Pay attention when you're driving. That's all it takes. Just focus on fucking driving. You're driving, you focus on doing what you're doing. Driving. That's your only fucking job. Moving on before I get angry. Let's talk about something cute. So, I did get to spend this Easter with my parents. My parents are devout Roman Catholics. I grew up in the Roman Catholic Church, did all the fucking, CCD, fucking got confirmed. St. George, what's up? He's a dragon slayer. Um, but mom and dad are something else. So, huh, I decided to go to Easter Mass with them. It didn't burn the church down. I figured the other shit I did as a child in that church would have burned that church down. Those are stories for a different time that I probably can't talk about because I was underage. But yeah. So I go to Mass with mom and dad, and it was so cute. When they go up to do the Eucharist, they don't stand one behind the other like you're normally supposed to do. They hold hands side by side. Ah, mom and dad are great. So I just wanted to point that out. They were the only ones, and I sat back and watched because I can't go get the Eucharist because I haven't been to confession in 30 some odd fucking years. I don't know who's counting. Uh, yeah. So anyway, that was really nice. I got to spend Easter with dad and mom, and got to put our name on more shit that they're trying to give away because they're in the 80s. They know what's coming. They don't want to hit us with all this fucking shit that we have to go through. So it was kind of funny. I'll talk about it on the next podcast with the wife because we were walking around the house with my dad sitting in his chair. And we're like putting on names on shit that that we wanted after they passed, and we were like, oh fuck, like, Dad, he's like, don't. He's like, I don't want any of this shit. So okay, we're still moving on. Uh, okay. So from Oklahoma, we go up to Chicago because my son just joined the Navy. Congrats, Aiden. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Wardrobe. Uh, and uh, you notice quickly, excuse me, pollen this when you're doing city driving as opposed to where we're at located in the South. And I noticed that very quickly the way people in and around the city of Chicago uh, make a turn on a green arrow. Like when that fucking green arrow goes, it is like the Kentucky Derby just kicked off. These cars are going and everyone's going. And if you're not going, you're going to hear at least three fucking horns going at you like, move, motherfucker. Um, I loved it because that is the one thing, not the one thing, but it is one thing that fucking kills me behind the wheel driving in the South is the laziness. When the light goes green, they have to put their fucking phone down. Then they have to realize that the light is green. And then they have to go find where their fucking foot is to find the gas pedal and then press it just enough not to scare them because if they hit it too hard, it'll probably cause some type of heart attack. And then they finally get enough gas and they start going, and the light starts turning fucking yellow by the time the first car gets halfway through a fucking light in the South. As opposed to in the North, that light goes green. Dude, it's like cockroaches when the lights come on, but they're all in line. Like a fucking belt fed machine gun. Those fuckers are going through the light. So, Chicago, if not anything, you're good at making fucking left hand turns on green arrows. Congrats. Oh, also, we did some walk around in the city because, we didn't stay in the city. We stayed just outside, north side, Waukegan. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a south sider. See all the south side shit. But, so we got to take the metro into the city and then we decide we're going to. Sorry. We get off the metro and I tell them it's like an hour walk to the shed, the aquarium that we're gonna go see, and it gets decided almost immediately. Oh, we'll just take a cab. All right. So they grab the first cab outside of the metro, and uh, needless to say, for the next 2 days that we spent downtown, going downtown, we walked everywhere. They didn't take a cab. Um, it I'll bring it up in the next podcast with the wife so she can discuss exactly how that went down. Anyway, um, so we're up there, we're having a good time, uh, walking the city, and they have I forget what other podcast has been talking about this, but in the cities you see these ladies and they're holding like babies, childs, and they're on the corners. And I don't know, I think maybe in New York, they're just asking for money. But in Chicago, they are selling like candies. Uh, at least that's what they have out in front of them, like gum, fucking M&Ms, that kind of thing. But there's a baby in their arms and it's asleep. And forget, I think it's Zach Amico. I think one of his podcasts he talks about it. I could be wrong. I'm really high and drunk, but sorry, kids. And yeah, but it's crazy because I noticed it. Like I clocked it immediately. I was like, these are those. This is this fucking scam that I've heard about, but I didn't hear about it in Chicago. I heard about it in going on in New York. So I mean, I don't even know what. Probably L.A. too, but would assume it's big because yeah, the babies are asleep. Uh, supposedly they are drugged or whatever, Benadryl, whatever, and then like the ladies switch out, but the kid always stay. I don't know. It's fucking weird, but I saw it. I saw it. It's in Chicago, Chicago downtown proper, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's off fucking Madison, Monroe, and all the other goddamn presidents that are named after streets up there. Okay, moving on. Watching. I just got done watching that movie Tusk. The Fleetwood Mac song. Or some bullshit. It was a heavy coke time, I believe, for them. And I think Kevin Smith may have been the the director of this movie, heavy on coke when he did this movie too. I think what I gathered I have no idea what the fuck this idea came from because the guy who did Clerks and then fucking Mallrats and then you hang out with me long enough, I'm gonna quote one of those fucking movies to you multiple times. But then I watched this, and I mean, this is like his Jim Carrey doing fucking what Truman Show, and then the other one he did with that one chick from the Titanic. Anyway, I thought there was gonna be a bigger reveal. Like, okay, it was this whatever the fuck. It's been late. It's Justin Long, who at one point decided that his career was gonna be in like B-side horror movies. What the fuck? Where the fuck did he go? Like, he was like a comedic. Like he did Accepted, which was fucking hilarious. Jonah Hill. He was in it when he was still fat and funny. Um, but then he did like the Jeepers Creepers movies. He did Barbarian. He's doing Tusk. I don't know, man. Good for him, but also who the fuck did he piss off? But that movie, yeah, I wasn't. Was that Johnny Depp? Was that Johnny Depp as the uh the French detective? Because if it was, that dude, he deserves an Oscar if it was Johnny Depp. That was fucking fantastic playing. Anyway, shout out the Icy Dead People kid, the Haley Joe Osment. Um, that movie just, ah, ah. It was a letdown. I was expecting more. It was unexpected, but I was expecting more. Like I thought there was gonna be a big reveal, and like the reveal kind of like went halfway through. I guess you could count him crying at the end. The big reveal makes him but you don't fucking care about him by then. Uh, you know, give him an Oscar for doing for half a fucking movie. Ah, all right. I just got done watching a new episode of Daredevil. Fucking Daredevil rules. He was my bro growing up, Marvel Comics, because, like I said before, I was Roman Catholic kid. Just, I wasn't blind. Um, the eyes have always been a good trait for me, according to three girls that I remember complimenting my eyes. Um, so yeah, never wanted to be blind, but it was cool to have like a Catholic fucking superhero. Because the only other guy I related to in comics was Wolverine, and that dude was a fucking Canuck. And I couldn't, I was like, I'm a fucking American, bro. Like, whatever. But I am a short, fucking mean wannabe. No, I just took to Wolverine just like every other kid did because I don't know. The movies didn't do him right. He's a little fucking like 5'2" ball of pissed off fur who just drinks heavily and smokes, calls everyone bub. It's just a bad attitude. That was him. That was like inside me when I would get bullied at school. But then Daredevil would just like he wouldn't kill people. He would just beat everyone up and then pray about it, and it was cool. So I was like, all right. Anyway, new Daredevil kind of fucking rules. Um, Bullseye's fucking name has always upset me because it's Poindexter. Nobody takes anyone serious if their last name is Poindexter. It's it's not gonna happen. It's laughable. Like fucking I don't know what the hell they were trying to do with that, but God, let it go. You know, fucking stop telling us what his goddamn nickname is or real name is. State of Bullseye. All right, we're going to everyone's favorite time. It is titty time. Twitter trending time. What is trending on Twitter? I forgot how to do this. No, I didn't. Okay. Those guys fell from Earth doing that little circle-y thingy. It's just a big distraction. Nobody fucking cares. Really? Really? What, how much money did they spend to take fucking pictures? Remember Rambo 2? He was only supposed to take pictures and that whole shit got fucked up. Anyway, it just seems like a big fucking smokescreen to whatever the fuck else is going on. Um, shit. I don't know what the fuck. DoorDash is trending in politics. Wow. Without even getting into that, what kind of fucking people have we become that our food delivery service has now been linked to our politics? Jesus fucking Christ. Come back whenever your soul please. Um, Vin Diesel. Oh, does he got a new movie coming on? Is it Fast and the Furious? Oh, they're talking about him voicing I Am Groot. Yeah, who didn't know that? If you didn't know that, fuck you. You're stupid. Godzilla minus zero. Apparently, they're coming out with a new one, so it's Godzilla minus zero. Zero. What? I see. I can add. I very good at subtraction because now we're getting into negatives, and I don't know how we get more minus zero. Huh? Right? Okay. Fuck it. Cool. Nothing else is going on. Pittsburgh. What's going on in Pittsburgh? Oh, you know what's going on in Pittsburgh? Nothing. They fucking suck at hockey. It cost me $1,000 goddamn. I didn't. I was lying about that. I didn't bet $1,000, but um, yeah. So goes to show you, whenever I post anything about a bet the other way, and you're gonna win. So until next time, if you don't have anyone to fuck, go fuck yourself.